Hello, good morning, Ass and Amy. How are you doing? Ah, no, finish the churu. Don't mind me talking. I might have only given him 30 seconds to eat before the cameras went on. But we're working it out. We're working it out. Yeah, he came up to cuddle with me this morning, and it's just like we didn't have any time to hang out last night, and so I was very much inclined to let him stay there since we'll be going on a trip tomorrow, and Mugen will be out of lap and cuddle opportunities for many days. Yeah, still waking up. I kind of feel that uh like when I first woke up, I'm just like, oh, it's the last day, but it'd be such a relief to just stay in bed today. But fortunately, uh about a half hour ago, I'm like, okay, my body's actually awake now. The brain has had time to poke all the bits and say like, hey, you want to get up and do stuff? Because I do want to get up and do stuff. Oh yeah. Hmm. We've got deck building roguelike today, but it's like sort of a medieval medical sim. Medical sim set in medieval times, and kind of grotesque, but the art is also really good. So we'll be playing that, and then Puzzle Spy International, which is a clue finding narrative puzzle game. It seems like we'll check that out, and maybe catch some thieves, or at least find out where the thieves have gone. Yeah, the Bloodletter, the balancing the humors. Not to be confused with Tomb of the Bloodletter, which is a typing game from last year. You done with your churu? There's a little bit left, but you're just gonna... If you're just gonna scam for treats, you can just scam for treats. That's fine. The plate will be there if you want the last little bits later. Okay. Yes. There was actually a startup, Hello. Hello, Tail. An introductory, cutscene when I started up Bloodletter, so we're starting from scratch, launching that one. Gonna have a second of desktop, and then gonna hit play. We're gonna have some game time. Oh.
Tarnished flesh often heralds an impure mind.
Good morning, tarnished flesh.
As takes hold of the spirit, flesh weakens and corruption festers. An abundance of cures presents itself, but unless the cause is comprehended, these remedies prove ineffective. A bath is needed. A disease of the mind cured by punctuating the right spot.
That's not a good bath. That is not a spa. That is not spa time.
Sinners gather, hoping to find equally guilty hands forming one another's absolution.
Yeah, I agree, Ass. This art style is hidden.
Of their past wretchedness. Entwined within their atonement, a putrid entity corrupts all.
Kind of Lovecraftian as well.
Into existence by their very own transgressions, twisting spirit and shape. Malignant in its very nature, it feeds on their meager progress, turning a healing sanctuary into persisting anguish. How to escape such endless torment? Is there no one to purge this wretched taintedness?
I will purge the wretched taintedness.
Was a sparse resource
Yeah.
before your arrival. Cleansing waters, at last in the hands of one that comprehends the source of corruption. For abominations suffer when mortals thrive. May your dubious methods work.
We'll pull your teeth in the bloodletting stall. Yeah, there's some head rubs. There we go. Mm-hmm. We will give you... Okay, come over here. Mugen, come over here, and we'll give you some treats before we get started. Come over here. Yes. see, you have to be over there to like be able to run back and get to me. There you go. Payment numero uno, bribing him for a moment of peace. Okay, let's play. Butt spotted. Is this the entity? I don't know like what aspect of this entity we're playing, but it seems like we need a bloodstone to do this, and so the tutorial specimen is what we're at. Oh, you can't see the tutorial specimen. Let me help you there. That's what it's like. That's our tutorial specimen. Villagers perished, attempt successful, fastest cleanse. Alright, a shell ready to burst with malignant essence. Let's. Okay, welcome to our bathhouse. You are a medieval barber surgeon. Medieval barber surgeon treating the sick in your bathhouse. Interact with the highlighted object to learn how to play. Alright. The Song of Purity. For the herbalist. Yes. Villagers would die when they reach 0 purity, so we want to increase their purity. Yep, sturgeon. I'm a medieval sturgeon. Reach 0 purity. So playing this in the card slot added to their purity, and we only have this one card in our deck right now. So we'll say like, click to send away the current villager and treat the next one in the queue. Yeah, we've got your purity up. Also gorgeous. The herbalist here. Alright, now we have the miller. Where mostly we have increased purity. All of our cards are increased purity. Yeah. The miller, not quite so. Wait, where did your oh, we have the seamstress and the butcher, so we see who's coming in next. Do we need to like preserve our cards? Do we have a limited number of cards? So we've played the 3 cards, and now the bell is highlighting, so I guess we can only play 3 cards per villager who comes through. Purity and the heart. What does the heart say? Health. -5 purity plus 10 health. Do we have a minimum health we need to reach? Doesn't say so. And I'm not sure why we can't play our purity cards, but we'll just go with health. Health. The villagers die when they reach 0 health, so gotta keep up their purity and their health. Got it. And now that we've played one, we can just mess with the other ones. But why would we go -5 purity when we can just do 10 health, 10 purity? To have you in the best shape possible. And the seamstress. The seamstress has an affliction. And we have more cards in our hand. Also, oh, the seamstress stabbed her hand and now can only hold 2 cards. Check that out. Last sanctuary to increase her trust. Okay, the trust and distrust. If they trust you, 3 cards can be played. If they distrust you, 2 cards can be played. It has nothing to do with her stabbing her own hand. It is just about the trust. Got it. So I guess that card, just like the tag said, like, this will help with your trust rating. And this one is -1 sickness. So this mouse here is indicating plaguedness. I can't tell if I hope it was your own finger or not, because it sucks. It sucks to sew through your finger. Mine is itching just thinking about it. But also, so it's like, it'd be better to be somebody else's, but also inflicting that on somebody else would also be wretched. So let's just chalk it up to an accident and say, yes, we all feel for the experience. -1 sickness. Lose health over time if their sicknesses are not treated. I wonder if they'll like be coming. Well, so like these are familiar characters that will cycling back through our shop on various days. And we will. This is like a this is a net +5. This is a net +10. So we will pray for your soul, seamstress, and carry on, and go away. Can I staple through a finger, but not machine sewed through a finger? Finger trauma bad. I actually got a fish hook in my cousin's arm when we were kids. That was traumatic. Okay, and now it is evening since we treated all the villagers in our queue. Trusting villagers can be visited in the evening. Use their differing abilities to upgrade your deck. Or influence your run in different ways. After a visit, choose a card to add to your deck. Pick the seamstress to advance. Ma'am. Upgrade the card of choice with 10 purity. Draw a card. Upgrade one card. Withdraw one card. Trade one card for a new one. Heal sickness. Okay. Click to confirm. And we will upgrade. We want a pure purity card, or do we want to blend purity with other things? I kind of want to upgrade this. What is it? Hound of Consumption. Yeah, I didn't tell my mom because I didn't want to take the stapler away. I removed it myself. Amy is also a sturgeon for that. This one. Yeah, now it has -5 purity and plus 10 purity. Mugen, you knocked over the goat. You knocked over the goat. I'm putting back on background music. And making sure... Do we have settings? There. Those options. Okay. Take your card. Oh, now we're getting a new card from the seamstress. The needle flies around, stabbing the card with precision. The scissors snap the thread in half. Her many hands tie it into a masterfully tight knot, while gossip flows from her maw. Because the seamstresses are just sitting there, same stitches over and over and over again. They gotta do something with their brains, with their hands are mindless. Their hands are mindless. Distrust plus 10 purity. Plus 25 purity, -20 health. I want to have more of this in our deck. I want more sickness removal. We'll get a second final redemption. Confirm. And then it is nighttime. And the third phase of the day is the night entity. Mugen, I put that there so you wouldn't scratch, and now you're scratching it. I don't understand. He's like, if I'm gentle about it, it doesn't hurt. During the night, the entity corrupts the village. I like this. I like this living village, repeating characters, ongoing relationship sort of situation. It drains the villagers' health and purity. It spreads sickness and distrust. Distrust. Villagers lose more purity if they distrust you. So, and will we see everybody come through today? We've got 2 distrustfuls and 2 plagued. All right. But like the overall health of our village is not great. Where the trees are so tight, they seem to strangle the breath from one's lungs. A cavern-bearing hill stands tall, overseeing the village. We still have good juju in the village. Or is this like the defeat the entity? The vial shares the collective purity of the village. The purity of all villages added together. Yes. A certain amount of collective purity extracts a bloodstone. So we just need to increase the overall purity by 26. To defeat the extracted entity, to defeat the entity, extract all of its bloodstones. And I don't know if it has 1 or 2. Because it currently doesn't look like there's any in that vial. Before it defeats you... Oh, these are its bloodstones. Got it. Before it defeats you, the villagers have their health or purity reaches 0, and then I can't, like, add their purity to the collective vial. Playing cards with negative effects, or during the entity's nightly drain. The game is lost when the 3rd villager dies, because then, like, we don't have enough. Available. Got it. So those are its bloodstones that we need to pull out. Executioner, you absolutely need a bunch of purity. We will pray so hard for you. Oh, nice. And that's all it took to extract the first bloodstone. Oh, and then the goal changes. Got it. And with that, we get a new card. +3 health or +3 purity for each card in your discard pile. Let's go with health. When it is extracted, the entity fights back and gets stronger. Its nightly activity becomes more fatal. Oops. It drains more purity, spreads more sickness and distrust during the night. Got it. Okay. So we actually should... It'd be nice if we had more trusting cards, but I'm glad that I got another sickness card. More purity indeed, my friend. And then the bell. The midwife. You're fine. Like you're doing great on health, which is good for society. I wonder why we can't play that card. But this one has some positive purity. Blessing of Clairvoyance. When villagers reach... Oh, because they wanted to teach us to add... Okay. You get a blessing card added to your hand. This card is an exclusively positive effect and gets destroyed once it's played. Hi. Hi. Oh, he's fussing. Oh, he's fussing. Fussing and scamming. I was gonna scoop you. Well, I can pet you. I'm also gonna pick you up. I'm gonna pick you up. I'm hoping this is positive attention. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were cuddling this morning, but I wasn't actually petting him. So now he's getting the chins. He's getting the chins. Yes, Mugen. Yes. You have to get all of your screen time in. All of your minutes of fame. As we're not going to be streaming for a few days. Good boy. No, I'm not a good boy. Okay, so plus 30 purity and trust is discarded after played. We want to save that for like the miller. To gain their trust. Midwife's fine. Here's some more purity. And I'm guessing we're not going to get more health just because... More blessings just because we already got one blessing for her. So that's your set. I guess I could have sent her away early, but I don't think that... I think that these cards will stay in my deck. I've got 8 plus 3, so 11 in the deck right now. Yeah, so we still got 11. Miller, so good to see you. You could be better though. Yeah. Yeah, we're all trusting friends here. Let me help. So let's see if getting to 100 purity does anything. No, it fuels the purity meter, that's it. But 6 times 3 is a good amount of health. Was that 18? Yeah, 18. So, yes, you're looking fine. You're looking fine. Let's see who else comes through the bath. Ah, Seamstress, welcome back. Oh, you don't need trust. We'll just heal you up and, you know, pray together to increase all of our the purity of the whole town, and then send you away. Ooh. So I don't know the rule. Oh. Whenever the bell is rung, you draw cards up to hand size, but it doesn't refill. So we don't reshuffle our deck every day. I learned that the hard way. I don't need to gain your trust. And I don't need to heal you from sickness. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, do we have 2 distrustful people in town? How did that happen? Remove cards. Trade 1 card for a new one. Upgrade 1 card with +10 purity. Choose next queue. Manipulate who comes through the next day. Click to confirm. Yes. Choose 5 villagers that will visit you tomorrow. The distrustful ones. And I don't have anybody's health that I could get above. Okay, and I'm putting them in order. So if I go the ones who need the least first, I can be more certain that I'll have the right cards in my hand when they come around. Then you. The end? No, I still want the seamstress to visit in the middle. So we absolutely have... Oh, do I only have 1 trust card? But they both have the plague, and we want them not to have the plague. And everything's gonna get worse overnight. Pick a card. More trust, more purity. Is there a way that I can see my deck? Yeah, info. Cards unlocked. That's just general info. I was hoping to see, like, what are my current cards? I think these are mine. Yeah. I only have 1 trust card, so let's take another trust card, yes. And then I'm looking at the stats and the abilities of the villagers. Great. Figured it out. Yes. Oh, this is another description of the seams. Is that the... Yeah. An atmosphere of menace surrounds her, and no one dares question the massive woman or why she carries a lifelike doll. Oh wait, that's the midwife, not the seamstress. Yeah. Did somebody die? The curse of immortality! Who died? Oh, it was one of the distrustful villagers. So we're tutorializing to see what happens when a villager dies. That's unfair. They were supposed to come to the shop tomorrow. When a villager dies, a curse card gets added to your hand. This card has an exclusively negative effect and gets destroyed once it's been played. But we can only have so many cards in our hand at a time. Some fates are not meant to be escaped. Yeah, thanks tutorial. Setting me up for failure there. Gotta learn what it's like. Dubious. Dubious. May your dubious methods work. You have learned the basics of how to play. Extract the last bloodstone to finish the tutorial. The tutorial can always be played again if you need another gentle experience or to remember how things go. Yeah. Okay. Butcher. Okay. And now the miller's the one that would probably be able to take the curse of immortality. So this one we want to keep in our hand for a while. Oh, the seamstress got the plague last night, yeah. And so on our distrust for those as well. So, well, in hand -5 purity. So we do want to play this sooner. Hopefully it can wait until we get to the seamstress. So we'll play all of our positive cards on you to keep you in good spirit, a good spa experience. Send you away. Executioner. Praying for your purity. Yeah, and I'm gonna hang on to that. Oh, just 5 out of the total, that's fine. Because we can curse the seamstress, because... Wait, oh, no, she doesn't trust us. Still gonna cure you, and we'll have you come back tomorrow, and we'll regain your trust, hopefully. I'm just testing your belief. We'll come back. We'll come back. Trust. Redemption. Purity. Uh-huh. And then for the Miller, we definitely do have enough cards for everybody. Trust. Health over discard pile, so the later you play it in the round, the better it is. And yes, so we will super get that trust up. Or that health up. Nice. So hopefully we can give the Blessing of Clairvoyance to the seamstress tomorrow. So long. Make trust. Choose next queue. I really like increase card reward options. Let's choose the queue. Seamstress. Gotta make friend. Oh, not first though. You. We're kind of gambling on who's gonna get the plague. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 trusts, no plagues, but hopefully we're guessing right, and the plague won't hit these people tomorrow. Who's this? The Gravekeeper. That messed up my entire queue. So we'll have to do it over. You... You 3, 4, 5. Because 2 distrust is all we have in our deck. And we didn't draw another to get another one, so that's fine. -1 sickness, +15 purity, that's great. Although we're starting to get to the point where adding more cards to the deck, removing cards from the deck will be a good idea, even though, like, gotta balance how many resources do we want to have? Do we want to make sure we get the resources we need for the people we're treating? -15 purity. Weeping peasants. We'll go with Desperate Plea. So we'll have more capacity for treating the plague. Logan settled down. Oh, we waited him out. It's so nice. He settled down. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 we take our curse. Or not our curse. Wait, did we get a reprieve last night? 3 distrust. 1 plague. Okay, it happened, I just missed it. Okay. You just need some purity. So 5 cards in hand, plus that, so we have 16. And so we can play 3 on everybody. We have enough bulk material to do that. I can see how it would make sense to give the biggest purity gain to somebody who starts out with the lowest purity, but honestly, I want to save it for the seamstress because I screwed her over. Which a little bit of health, and I'm fine adding more purity. Because I have enough cards. Executioner, we just need to start with a trust. Okay, oh, I have to not trust. Wait, did I miss somebody's sickness? I might have missed the plague. Oh no. Do a trust. Because I should draw the other trust in the next 2 turns. A little bit of health. And a little bit of purity. Yeah, this should work out. Ring the bell. We did not get a trust, so we're just gonna go with a big heal plus purity. And the seamstress won't need health, so let's go with the big heal from purity through flames. Ring the bell. And we only have 2 cards, so we'll draw both of them and get a trust for the seamstress. So, trust, blessings of clairvoyance, and some ward against ill health. Okay. There you go. I think I might... Oh, I didn't notice... I saw that the sun was getting smaller, but I didn't notice the moon wrapped around... The moon face wrapped around the top of the clock. That's cool. I like that. Okay. Make trust. Choose 2 villagers and make them trust you. Yes. We're gonna do that. Thank you, Gravekeeper. And then we have no... next, we will pick a card. -1 sickness, absolutely. Purging Light. I am not the sort for the Purging Light. But I will make a desperate plea. I will learn how to make a desperate plea. Alright. Suck your purity, 1 sickness, 1 distrust. The Miller and the Minstrel. And we just have to kind of hope that one of them decides to come through tonight. And we need... But, okay, we need to add... Oh, okay. So this, like, mousing over this shows me what the stats of what happened overnight. Purity went down by 45. Health stayed stable. Somebody got the plague. Somebody is now distrustful. Tolerable. Let's see. I like how this has a different kind of strategy involved than a lot of roguelike deck builders, where it's like, you see your queue of what you have to do today. And everybody's healthy. We don't need to do, we're just gonna need to do some fake cures. And save purity for the Graveyard Keeper. Can we get... We can't get the Butcher or the Seamstress up to 100 health, I don't think. This is only 25. Oh, yes! The Seamstress was, like, so pleased with, like, the blessing that we gave her and that we, like, regained her trust. She's like, I will, or, like, the purity that we gave her, and so we're getting another blessings from that. That's actually... I like using the mechanics and the characters this way, just, like, tell little stories in my head. That's how I like playing these kinds of games. And we'll just do Final Redemption to further ward you against sickness, even though you're fine now. And so actually, we'll only get We get 30 out of that, but that will like contribute to the whole blessing of the village. Because I'm not going to need... So I'm basically discarding the final redemption since I'm not going to be using it on anybody else. Ring that bell. Butcher. Have a little bit of purity. A little bit more purity. And I don't have any health for you. But so we'll do some fate cures. Wait. I guess I can't pull cards down once I place them. Drag a card here to play it. That's... Okay, I kind of wish that I could take cards back once I've played them and, like, maybe hold on to some of this purity for later. But it is what it is. Midwife. You have a little bit more purity. You're a little more pure than the Graveyard Keeper. We gotta help them. 15, 15, 15. So we're just going to, you know, do what we can for the entire village like this. Yes, we got the 30, so we'll get the second bloodstone. The bone carver is coming. But we have this clairvoyance that you are the one that we should bless. We got the second bloodstone. The monster has been defeated. The entity has been defeated. The entity has been defeated. Souls you lost on the way, the herbalist on day 2. You made me! You made me do that. It was not my call. Besides, the herbalist has great design. I wouldn't want her to leave. I wouldn't want her to perish. 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 Perish! Perish! The one bloodstone. Unlock new entities or difficulties. Thanks. When you defeat an entity for the first time, you receive a meta bloodstone. Well, you're just gonna say that like that's how it is. Hi, close talker. That was the goodbye pets. I need to go run around and yell for a little bit time. Unlock new entities. So unlock this one. Of course, we will unlock this one. The corrupting one. And new cards. Extending knowledge is a barber surgeon's highest aspiration. New healing methods uncover novel ways to cleanse the flesh and mind. Combining tried methods with new approaches may lead to fruition. Take heed and use these learnings well. A carousel of cards. So we have different kinds of blessings. And also different curses. Become immune for 1 day. Per card in your discard pile. Purity per card in your discard pile. We have those. That's quite a few new cards. It'll be more complicated to to balance things. Curse of the Flesh. Distrust. I guess they probably all have distrust. Well in hand, -5 health. Yeah, because we had the same thing, but with purity. Okay. The easy difficulty of the corrupting one. Let's go. Pick a card, any card. Foul extractions. Foul extraction. What do you do? Draw 3 cards. Ooh. Splitting headache. If 0 sickness plus 20 purity. Let's take that. Oh, we're drafting our deck. Got it. -1 sickness, 15 purity. Yes. So we're not drafting our whole deck, just drafting 2 special cards that we get to have. All right. -1 sickness plus 15 purity. Let's go for it. Okay, wait, we've got 4, we've got 9 cards left, so we should have enough to put 3 on everybody. Although we'll need a trust and a heal for the bone carver if we see them. So we'll keep that for them. That for the seamstress. And that for the seamstress. So more health for you and more normal purity. And we should be able to get our first blood. Oh, our first of 4 bloodstones today. The match is lost in less candles. Oh, the candles represent how many villagers we have to lose. Okay. The bell. Seamstress. 0 sickness plus 20 purity. 15 and minus 5 health. Okay, maybe not all of my methods are great. Oh, this is the one that I wanted for her. That I need for the bone carver. Not all my methods are the best, and we also need that for the bone carver. And then yeah, where this is a pure purity client. Bing. Bloodstone. And we take blind faith. Discard all hand cards. That's actually really good. And trust, draw 2 cards. Also good. Let's go plus 40, discard your hand. But this is enough for the seamstress. And now we play our health first. And then trust. And then here. I'm sorry we couldn't do much for your purity, bone carver. But, like, we all gotta work together. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Good night. Farewell, I'll see you later. Okay, abilities. Make trust is probably good. Upgrade card with -1 sickness. Let's just make trust. And we can choose. You need to come get healed. You need to come get healed. Yes, herbalist. We will save the herbalist this time. Pick a card. Card in your disc pile. When discarded from hand, positive effect is triggered. Oh, so a discard mechanic that would go with the plus health, discard everything. Draw 3 cards. Let's go with this. Because I think that it should also work with normal playing. Ooh. That's bad. That's rough. That's rough. Lots of play going on right now, but people need to learn that the barber surgeon will help with that. Just gotta do our best. But the herbalist is coming through today, so we can we do have another minus sickness, but only 1. It's not a lot. You don't need health that much. Do purity. Counteract it. And try to get your purity back up. You are the healthiest patient we have waiting today, so unfortunately you're gonna have to take the hit. For the sake of your soul. Butcher, for the sake of your soul. Herbalist. Be healed. Yes, and purity as well. Health, discard all hand. Plus health to discard hand is probably a great move, because then we'll have full information next turn when we're dealing with the Bone Carver. And again, we want the Herbalist to survive, because look at that character design. Okay, Bone Carver. We won't have auto discard on this. Minus 10 health. Minus 5 purity. So those will be for the Executioner. So you just get... Oh, plus 2 sickness. Okay. So, the Bone Carver should know. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. The Bone Carver did this to themselves. So the thing about the Holy Excrement is that... Oh, that's a butthole. Okay. The... With that card, you want to be discarding it with the plus 40 health so these positive effects are applied, because I didn't realize... Forgot to read everything and see that plus 2 sickness was only the effect of playing the card directly. Got it. But it's not on the Herbalist, so I don't care. This... And trust... And you trust me now, but I'm still not able to heal you next day. And those discard cards become more valuable as your deck gets bigger. Upgrade card with 1 trust, upgrade card. Increased hand size. I like that. Oh, but if we increase the hand size, let's heal sickness. If we... Healing 1 sickness from every villager. Like 5. Oh, so it's a binary thing. If I had a larger hand size, then the penalty for playing that full discard would be higher. So we don't actually want to do that. Maybe the Herbalist is about as shady as I am. Okay. Pick a card. If at least 25 health, minus 1 sickness. I think we can work with that. And then our negative effects. Sucking the purity out of us. Spreading disease and distrust. Such corruption. Okay. I mean, if the Herbalist had like, hit, that would have been great. That would have been great. Okay, well, you do not have 25 health. But I can minus your sickness. And that's the one where we need to discard it. And increase your purity. Is this one... this one's 10, that one's 15. You have among the higher purities, so we're gonna do that for you. Farewell. Discard all hands. So that would be a good use. No, but we won't need to, because we can play this minus 1 sickness. And plus 15 purity. Gravekeeper. 0 sickness. Very well. And... You trust me, don't you? You can stand to trust me. But that's just gaining trust for next time. I don't think I'm gonna play... Because this is also a negative health. Yeah. We'll go with that. Try and use our... Oh, plus 40 discard all hands. Yeah, that's good. So we'll do... 15 health, 10 health. And we can see what's in the draw pile. And it is Sickness and Purity. And the executioner can stand to lose some of that, but it might not all of it. We might lose the executioner overnight to purity drain. So I might even just play the healing card and not worry about it. But again, health, truck, discard all hands. Very healthy midwife, which is great for us. But now we have no cards in hand. And we didn't cure sickness, but we didn't have a card for that anyways. So this. And unfortunately, that's all we can do for you. But you're healthy and you're trusting. Executioner. I don't know. Go about your day, sir. Go about your day, sir. Choose Q. Heal sickness. Ooh, duplicate one card. Let's hope. Let's hope. Herbalist, are you any good? Yes! Yes, Herbalist. Oh, excellent. So now the whole town is cured. Brilliant. I knew you could do it. I believed in you. You just needed a little, like, time to study your books. I was rushing you through it last time. You did. Thank you, Herbalist. We appreciate you. We will keep you healthy to the best of our ability. I wonder if they killed the Herbalist in the tutorial so you wouldn't have the option to heal everybody. I would like trust. Oh, control discard. Yes. What's my 5? I discard 2 cards. Yes. Up to 2 cards. Okay. More misery worms. More misery worms in our life. Ah. Yes, yes, yes. You could probably click the green button to skip the animation on that one. So, ooh, very distrustful town. Might want to make a trust tonight if we have the option. Oh, there was one. There was still one sickness? Of maybe the bone car. Oh, the bone carver was still sick. Yeah. Okay. Not too much sickness went down, and we've got hopefully the minstrel comes through. My goodness, the minstrel and the executioner. Are they coming to Scarborough Fair to have their giblets? The minstrel, yes. Like, was it the bone carver? Or at least the minstrel's here. Glad to see that. Okay. Midwife. Please bless me. That's all I care about right now. Plus 30 purity and trust. I would love to keep that, but I think... Oh, trust is on the card. I think I overlooked that last time. We gotta keep this for somebody else. -1 sickness. Discard up to 2 cards. I might save that until we've got... I think I have to save that. So now that thank you for your health. Thank you for the blessing. Now we're gonna compromise your health a little bit. On to the next. Butcher. Do we have any trust? You have at least 25 health, but you're not sick. We can give you this kind of purity. Up to 2 cards. That's basically a null card. But I don't need a lot of those. I mean, the Bone Carver, 2 for the Bone Carver would be nice. But I've got others in my deck. I've got one other in my deck, so let's use the one that gives purity. Next. Blazer. You just need purity. You're not sick. I wish I had more trust cards. Yeah, that's all I've got for you today. I'm sorry. Minstrel, please trust me. And feel better. Logan, what did you jump? What? Were you on the table? Were you on the table? I thought that was a habit we broke from you a long time ago. We want that for the bone carver. Let's do our selective discard. And we want that. We need trust. We don't need trust. But I want that. I want at least those two. So I want to play 3 cards. So we'll do... play this to get it out of our hand. And this is just generic plus 10 health. And we're just hoping that we get the right combination of... but I can't take cards back. I do wish there was a way to take cards back, so if I, like, misclick, I could roll it back. And so I'll actually be looking on, through the game discussion to see if that's, if the developers address why they're choosing to do it this way. So we can do this. You can forward a little bit of... Wait, do I want to do this first? Discard up to 2 cards for purity. Okay, what order do we do this in? You could just sacrifice the purity. We want that to be discarded. So we'll do... this. It said up to 2. Doesn't matter if we discard this now or later. It's not a condition of the healing. Oh, it's this one. But I can't see the cards, the decks of the cards because they're in the thing. Okay. Didn't get to do both heals, but the bone carver is in better condition now. Pick a villager. Make trust. Duplicate a card. Let's duplicate the discard 2. I could have sworn that it said upgrades will be copied as well. Yeah. Yeah, it says discard up to 2 cards, not 2 cards. But I still want to discard this one. Duplicate that one. -2 sickness, -2 sickness. Oath of Balance. -1 sickness, conditional -1 sickness. No, we just want positive effects are triggered. Let's do... Ooh, both of these are nice. Let's go with Fill Thy Cup. Three sickness, 2 distrust. It's a very distrusting town. I should probably take them more seriously. Executioner! No! Executioner! Oh my goodness. We gotta... But I don't think we can get anybody to full health to get a blessing for the Executioner. So hopefully I can just save a couple positive effect cards for that. You don't need trust. Your health... Oh, that's perfect for the Bone Carver. Up to 2 cards for 10 purity. But wait, 10 purity is not... That's not great. That's only good when it's in conjunction with my other stuff. And I need this card tomorrow, so... Bone Carver, be gone. Gravekeeper. -1 sickness. Go with trust. Why did I think I was going to draw a card with that? And then to your health. Little extra health for you today. Don't have any trust help. Maybe let's fill thy cup. Oh yeah, okay. It said 2, but it let me choose only 1. Mic is quieter now than it was at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, I think that it is very possible that that's not me. That's not me. What? Now it's definitely quieter. How about now? That should. And then Mugen went right back to try to reset the settings on the stream deck. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know, Ass. I appreciate you keeping an ear on those things. Yeah. Yes, you're being loud, or you're making me quiet. Yes. Oh, the fuss. Okay. I can't gain the butcher's trust, but I can gain the meow trust. This is like the last serving we've got in here. I'll have to refill this bag later today. Stop scratching me. Like, hurry up, get the kibbles. Well, it's all kidney kibble, so it's all good for you. So take that. And he won't understand that the bag is empty, even though. So when I put it somewhere else, it's just gonna be weird. We'll just give you. Oh, I want that for later. Up 2 cards for a little bit of purity. No, I want that for later. Ah. We're trying to balance you out. We're just trying to balance you out. All right, great. 10. This is absolutely what you need. And this one is if 0 sickness plus 20 purity. That also is good. Your purity is lower. Because Executioner, duh. And Miller. At least we can get discard cards. Discard everything. We'll do this. Just don't worry. It'll hurt for a minute, but it's gonna get so much better. Yes, and trust. I mean, we don't have anything to put there because we discarded our hand, but we got the trust. The Miller's in great shape, except for the lack of, except for the plague. It's got a spot of plague going on. That's fine. Okay, make trust. Let's do that. Double the level of... No, we're not doubling the level of trust. We're having the level of distrust. Who needs to come in? No, you do, and you. Less you, more you. Alright. Took his kibble and ran. Distress 2. Yes, what are we adding to our deck? More discard, purity, trustiness. Become immune to health loss and sickness. Gain for 1 day. Immortal flesh. So it's just like a status effect. We'll go for the holy excrement because I think we can make use of that. Also, it is taking a long time. And we're just back up to 4 distrust. Excellent. It's taking a long time to get up to the next bloodstone. I wonder if there's something I'm overlooking. in terms of like the deck acceleration. I have no trust method. Can we get you super healthy? Well, we can with that. But we only have 12 cards for the rest of... We'd only have 12 cards for the rest of the day. But we'd have a blessing. And 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's actually fine. So, healthy butcher, healthy town. -5 sickness and trust. So this is for the seamstress. Got it. Go away. You just need purity. Discard up to 2 cards. -10 health. That's good here. TBH, because 44 is the most that we have the rest of the day. But I was only planning on giving you 2 cards. We don't have any discard going on. We'll just go for plus 15 purity and save our healing for future customers. Blessings upon you. -5 sickness and trust. Yes. Good friend in town. So we have this for discard, discarding this to help the glazier, and that for the executioner. So just have a little extra purity. But like that blessing did a lot to help us get through. Okay. Discard up to 2 cards. That's for the executioner. Will we get our discard for... No, we don't have another discard trigger. So we might as well discard both of these now. For the extra purity gain. And then we can -5 purity to get a little bit of health. Because there's no more healing here. Yeah, we want the healing for the executioner. Great. You can stand to lose a little bit of purity. Well, getting a little purity chunky there. And we don't have a discard trigger for that. So we'll go with health, and then... Oh, we do have discard trigger. But we don't need it. But we'll just get a lot of health out of this. Yeah. Nice, and the executioner is primed to get us another blessing tomorrow if they come through. Let's see. We're pretty trusting. Upgrade card with more trust. Heal sickness. Duplicate card. Trade 1 card for a new one. Let's see about trading in one of our basic... This is a net 5 gain, so let's try trading this in. Get 1 new card. -1 sickness plus 15 purity, that's so much better. Ooh, select 2 cards from the discard pile to shuffle them into the draw pile. That's cool. We're not quite going through our whole deck. So there's no guarantee that the cards we get back we would draw again. So let's just go with a desperate plea, so it's a net positive. We don't have to worry about too much. Immune. Let's gain if 0 sickness plus 20 purity. Hey, hey Desi. Good morning. We're playing Bloodletter, and we're trying to keep this town out of the corruption. But I feel like I'm just like losing ground every day. But let's see if we can get up to 400 today. there is a lot of swearing and godliness and it's actually more ungodliness. Excuse me. Oh, Mugen's on my feet. Oh yeah. We might have a content boy tonight for the rest of stream. Let's see. You can clear out your this or that. If 0 sickness plus 20 purity. This is both sickness and purity, which we're gonna need that later. We'll play this. What else can we throw your way that I don't absolutely want later? This I will need in a moment. I'll need both of these next turn. So yeah, Bone Carver, you can have a little extra health. Oh, he's sitting on my feet. It's so cute. Toll the bell, yes. We wanted... Oh, not trust and health. Yes, I did want trust and health. Because then I can play the healing cards. Purity. Oh, that's if 0 sickness. Well, here's 1 sickness. And do we want to play any of these other cards? That won't work. This does discard up to 2. You don't need 40. Can I just say... Yeah, I don't have to discard anything. It does when it says up to 2, it means up to 2. Great. Miller, you're looking fine. Fine and dandy. The seamstress. Don't need to heal you, so you can just gain some purity from this. That will help. Everybody's trusting. So that's just a bonus. I have other sickness cards here. And the minstrel can take the hidden purity. Yeah, the minstrel can take the hit on purity, unfortunately. So, let's go for a very healthy seamstress. Everybody's in pretty good shape today. Discard those. Little extra. Okay, we made it up to 405. So we are incrementally making progress towards the next bloodstone. Do we have a discard? No, but we want it. That's the card we need. But we'll have it tomorrow, so that's fine. So that's... Ooh. Here's 10 purity. That's for later because sickness. That's for later because discard. And this is for later because discard. So we're gonna have to feed on your purity for a little bit extra health. Maybe not the best move with the Gravekeeper. Next. Here's your minus sickness. And this here is your... Here's our plus purity. And here is our plus purity with other benefits. 35 health. Trust and purity. We didn't need the trust, but like the more purity is good. Great. Yeah. Yeah. And then ring the bell. Ring that bell. Increase card reward options. What does that mean? Increase the amount of cards to choose from in future card rewards by 1, currently 3. So that's just like more to choose from there. Could increase hand size. And increase hand size with more selective discards would be great. We have a decent amount of trusting cards. Ugh. Instead, let's upgrade a card with -1 sickness. And it'd be funny to like put that on one of our discarding cards. Or we could bring +10 purity up to snuff. But how about we just make the Hound of Consumption more complicated? To consume illness as well as purity. Yeah. So, do we want to go with we want to go with card draw? Silence wrench. Silence wrench? Shouldn't that be silence wench? Silence wrench. Oh, How bad is the sickness gonna be? Oh, we have so many other desperate pleas. Let's go with trust and card draw. Yeah. Seven nights. The 360. We went 440, 72? 72? We got up to 440 and now we're down to this? By all rights, we should get up to the, actually, we probably can with the midwife. If we get a good health draw on her. Everybody's looking good. Have some purity. Well, Executioner's not looking good. That's for purity. That's for purity. We do have a bunch of sickness later in the day, so we'll stick with what makes us good. And just like Gravekeeper, you're in fine condition. Carry on. Midwife. Oh, we only got 10 health for you. Oh, that's rough. Here's negative sickness and positive purity, because that's what you need. We can't tip it over with this. Not close enough. I only have one spare minus sickness card, and I need both of these next customer. So I think we might have to like send the midwife away without a full round of treatments. Okay. We're gonna be only slightly positive on purity. Trust and minus health we can use with the Executioner. And we'll need more purity with the Executioner and to discard that with the Executioner. So, good enough. 432. We're close. We're close to the next Bloodstone. All I really need to discard is this. But what else do I want to get rid of? That I need tomorrow. And we don't need any more health, so like discarding that is just good for Making space. Have some health. 448. So we're back with, but like we're back up to where we were yesterday with only one more customer to go. That's rough. At least 25 health, minus 1 sickness. Yeah, that's for next customer. And we can discard for purity. That's actually, both of these are good. But we need the purity boost. And that'll just be health. Do this with this discard. I didn't need to discard anything. So close. Oh, plus 40. We get a blessing. 40 health and trust. Great. It'll be very nice to have that tomorrow. Make trust. Upgrade card with more purity. Just a little bit of purity to push us over. Yeah, let's get more purity. Get it on something. Maybe on a negative purity card. Oh, that's negative health. We had a health, negative purity. That one. But then why not just remove it at that point? That's actually, yeah, that's just like a remove it card. This one though, with putting 20 on discard 2 cards, gain 20 purity, that would make it much better. And draw cards. Shuffle. Now I'm more interested in the card cycling. I'm also interested in increasing our values. Click to confirm. Click here to confirm. You just know you wouldn't do well in this game. You skip it. Yes, the deck builders that I play and I like playing absolutely require lots of reading. So we're gonna do one more day. Hopefully we'll get the oh shit, the butcher's almost dead. The butcher might be dead. That's not my fault he didn't come in. It is totally fine to prefer your leisure game time to not involve reading. Absolutely. I understand people who prefer to not engage that part of their brain while doing fun things for fun. But like how much reading do you actually need to do when you work at a library? Aren't you doing like, you're not doing research, you're doing you're looking for things, you're fetching things for people. I don't know what you do at the library, but that's my understanding of like front desk people helping rather than parsing text in depth, like parsing text in an analytical way. Isn't it? Yeah. Okay, the butcher came in. We're gonna save some stuff for the butcher. Some sickness for the butcher, yes. Minstrel needs purity and trust. If I could discard, that'd be great. You can have purity through here. And purity through here. And that's fine with me. You can go on with your untrusting ways, Minstrel. Graveyard Keeper. Oh wait, no, that's health. That's for health. But we can... Okay. Anyway. Circulation desk. The person to help you walk in, answer phone calls, yeah. Fetching things is handled at references. Okay. So it is like very much like a customer service kind of role that you do. Do we have any discard outlets? No. Literally inclined to send this, Oh no, Graveyard Keeper can get us a different blessing. If I make the Graveyard Keeper sick, we will be blessed by it. sister was absolutely not a reader and worked at libraries since she was old enough to work. Yeah. I didn't need any. You didn't need any of what I just offered you, and you're not giving me a blessing. Well, let's just go up in purity. I really, because I need to be able to draw my discard outlets for the butcher. Trust, draw 2 cards. We'll do that next turn. Absolutely. Here, let's have a pure conversation with the miller. Why do you even come here? I guess that it is a positive, Ant has a library and proper recommending curating new purchases. They need, but do librarians who study the material, like who need to know the material, do that on library time or on their own time? How much of like that staying informed is a paid function of the job? Okay. All right. Let's save the butcher's life. Butcher, we need to save. Excuse me, Butcher, we need to save your soul. You're very healthy, so that will help. Trust to draw 2 cards, which gave us the plus 40 to health, discard all hands outlet, which this is so rude. This is so rude that we need to discard, use a 40 freaking health to save the butcher's soul, and then we'll have some things available to help with the glazier, because we'll have a full hand of it. But still, that's super rude. I care about you. Don't you know? Even though you're, like, grotesquely stitched together with a cow. Oh no, you're carrying a cow. I don't know what's going on. Probably mostly on personal time. Obviously can't read anything. Yeah. And so, can I get 15? Discard up to 2 cards. Gain purity. How about this? How about you gain that? And we're getting trust, so that's fine too. We're not gonna draw the cards. Ah, second bloodstone get. Plus 3 health per card in your discard. Discard any amount of card. Plus 7 purity per card discarded this way. I like that. Or plus 3 purity per card in your discard pile. Let's like go with the accumulating purity. And we can play it right now. Great. With that and this, we're gonna go, what, 45 purity? Don't mind if I do. And then we're back up to within striking distance of another bloodstone tomorrow. But, like, I'm also afraid that the corrupting one's gonna, like, kick it up and spread more distrust tonight. Oh, it tells us that it spreads 3 sickness and 2 distrust every night. Okay, good to know. Front desk is a bit like customer service. Your sister has some stories, I bet. Working with the public. So we've spent about an hour and a half on Bloodletter, and I'm really enjoying the game loop, although it does seem... I saw some like negative reviews saying that it was very slow, and I definitely agree with that. The X out. Your match progress will be saved, confirmed, so I can't come back and finish this later. I saw some... Like, it's... The demo is very positively reviewed in general, but, like, I like to look at those, I like to look at negative reviews just to see, like, if there are common criticisms, if there are things that I am likely to agree with, maybe the game isn't for me, that kind of thing. And they did say that it's very slow, and I see that it is. I think that's probably intentional. That it's not. It does feel like dealing with people day after day, and I mean, not like dealing with people like customer service dealing with people, but I am slowly existing in this town and helping over time rather than I come in and like take care of the monster in 7 days or like take care of the monster in 10 days. This is more like, no, it's going to take a couple weeks. It might take a full month to drive this monster out of it, especially like uh it's nice that it wasn't accelerating, but I do like the management aspect of like you can choose your queue, you can upgrade things. Do think the mechanics are great, but I understand that even for people who like the roguelike deck builder style, it's not for everyone. My biggest criticism is not being able to take out cards once you've placed them, like swap out a treatment before confirming it. That's like my biggest qualm about it. But overall, I Bloodletter wishlisted. Enjoy the game. I absolutely enjoy the game. And it's coming out next Monday. Okay, feedback. Do that after stream. We'll just quit for now. And swap things over to Puzzle Spy International. The thumbnail for the video ended up being like similarly moody, but that's because I was able to choose a very purple Puzzle Spy International screenshot to throw in there. But the game itself, I believe this will be a change in this will be a tonal shift. And we have double music. There we go. A tonal shift. Oh. Do we have... I know that it's not showing yet. I wanted to see if I could preferences to full screen, and if we would... I don't know why are you like this, games? I don't know why you're like this. So we're going back to windowed. And I will simply stretch this a modest amount and hide my hide the practicalities of it. Okay. So back to start Puzzle Spy International, the demo and the prelude. I wonder if that means it's like a demo of the mechanical systems, but is the prelude? No, that's a prequel. This is just the prelude, like the intro bit of it. So maybe like we're seeing like the setting the scene chapter of the story. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. Excuse me. Okay. A note from PSI headquarters. While our agents often work solo, it can be advantageous to work in pairs and groups. So while you can enjoy this puzzle game on your own, it's a lot of fun to play with friends. There's a hint button there. I've never... maybe because I don't play the right kind of, like, puzzle games, but I've never seen it explicitly said before, hey, this game is more fun to play with... It can be fun to play with other people, to have other perspectives and insights on solving the puzzles. That's actually pretty cool. And it tracks with last year when Kevin and I played Blueprints, which is phenomenal. We played it together, like, we played it co-op in the sense that he was at his computer doing the inputs and the moving around and like the clicky stuff, and I was like sitting on the bed next to him with sketchbooks and notebooks and keeping notes, using doing diagrams on a whiteboard and using my iPad to like fill in worksheets. It was great. So playing that kind of game together absolutely can be fun. So I'm glad to have you guys here to look over the puzzles with me. Agent Epsilon says, cheers. You in danger, Agent Epsilon. Thank you for arriving so quickly. I appreciate Puzzle Spy International sending their best and brightest. But she looks like the Geico lady. Oh, the progressive lady, not the Geico. The Geico uses the progressive lady. Chat him up. British slang for flirt with him. Oh, absolutely, we're gonna chat him up. Inspector Danger, it's always a thrill to be teamed up with Scotland Yard's broadest shoulders and most chiseled jaw. Our compliments aren't exactly matched. Your humors were unbalanced just the way you like it. Unfortunately, we're not even balancing humors anymore. We wrapped up Bloodletter like 10 minutes ago. Either or, you absolutely missed it. Okay, she does look like the progressive lady. Yeah, like that 60s Jetsons kind of like panache sort of thing. You're quite right. Now tell me what you think are my best features. I'm rather attracted to the entire package. I thought you guys were supposed to be working together. Cheers, that's quite a package you've got there as well. She chatting him up. Oh my, these are dossier. Oh, that, she meant the dossier. Dossiers on some Soviet spies. They're actually why I need your help today. I thought we were doing, jewel thieves. The 2 Soviet agents arrived in London this morning. Oh, that's what the VOD is for. Bloodletter was very good. I hope you enjoy it. We told some nice stories and saved the butcher's life. I'm like instinctively doing the poses of the characters as I'm reading them. 2 Soviet agents arrived in London this morning. They've already given us the slip, so we're concerned that they might be up to something. They left us a puzzle, and that's your specialty. Isn't it just a movie thing where criminals leave clues behind? Isn't that... I could use some more information here. We're even dressed alike. Asked how they got here. Yeah, ask what happened. What happened this morning that got you so concerned? Oops. That got you so concerned. We had some constables following them on the underground after they arrived. The spies were wearing trench coats so they were dead. So my men thought they were so easy to tail, so they thought. When they finally caught up to them, it wasn't them at all. The trench coats were being worn by a sweet old couple from North Piddle. The spies themselves has given us the slip. Tell me about these Soviets. What do you know about them? We've positively identified them as Hammer and Sick. The 2 obscure operatives who work for the Soviet Cyber Force. Cypher Force, not Cyber Force. Cypher Force. I have their dossiers right here, but the SCF is a group you're dealing with regularly. I'd hope you'd be able to fill me in. Hammer and Sickle. Polya Armov. Okay. A real Jesse and James kind of situation here. The Soviet Cypher Forces, the US is our own version of the Puzzle Spy International, only they're more interested in causing problems than solving them. It's like, oh, what? What? Some of their agents are simply testing our defenses and sowing confusion, but occasionally... some of their agents are simply testing our defenses and sowing confusion, but occasionally they're actually... Why is Agent Epsilon answering her own question here? We never know which is the current goal, so it's always wise to track them. And I guess we have to ask, where did you first spot these agents? How did they get into London? The name is... Yeah, the Hammer and Sickle. Their code names are Hammer and Sickle. They landed at the London airport this morning. Which one? Local. I'm not doing a British accent for him. And we're flagged by customs. We're assigned to some constables. We assigned some constables to follow them and to see what they were up to. Those men ended up following them all through the underground for hours. But it wasn't actually those men. Once we realized who they were, I rung up PSI as well. Once Hammer and Sickle had given us the slip, we searched their trench coats and found this puzzle in a pocket. So it was consistent trench coats, just... You're wearing a trench coat! We can't make heads or tails of the bloody thing, so I'm glad you're here. Brilliant, so let's have a look. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Definitely a different kind of puzzle than I was expecting. MB. Words. Yeah, a word puzzle. Enter answer here. But... Okay, so we are looking for overlapping words. Well, put father's stick. No, so... Okay. Brazil butter... Is this like... Fill in... What... Is this... Big... Am I supposed to like say... Is this one word that fits all three of these clues? Oh, okay. Wait. Hair King safety, because this would be... Makes sense to be pin. Pine needle. I am so confused. I am so confused. Because I would think that there's 3 letters that overlap for each one of them. But like, what does the 1 mean? So let's get the let's look for a connection between the words in each set of 3. And then we're looking for a single word that can follow... Oh, connection. So we're looking for a single word that can follow the 3 words in a set. More reading and brain power wasn't prepared to use. Yeah, this... I am actually agreeing. I didn't think that this was going to be like that kind of... I did see some word puzzles in the thumbnails, but this is more word puzzles than I actually signed up for this morning. So, well, I'm gonna give it a little bit more effort, and then we might pivot a little bit. Because just it's actually not. I don't think it's good. Yes, it's good to have extra brains for this kind of thing, but not in the one-to-many sort of streamer way, I'd say. The 2 columns of words. Yeah. We suspect there's a relationship between the word we find in the first set on each line and the word from the second set. Let's try filling in the words we found in the boxes. Wait, what? And okay. Actual, known, undeniable, or all types of facts. Oh, ballpark figure? Oh, like a ballpark figure. So that's facts and figures. But they're not all going to be and. And then does the number indicate... Is the number here indicate where it's going to fit in this? So this is, okay. So facts and figures is a phrase. So this would be nuts. Fabric, dead, and thunder. Bolts, nuts, and... So is the middle word always going to be and? Pins. Oh, pins and needles. Okay, pins and needles. Okay, now it's making sense. So if and is always in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So is this E? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I feel like this is going to be electric. Or something. So I'm guessing 3 is going to be a C. No. Uh, apples and oranges. So 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. That would be a P. Elephant? We'll see. Earth people prime. Movers and shakers. Now we're getting into so we're picking out not idioms but like common phrases. Milky Ways and means, because like I see ways and I could just like pick up what the other one is. Chamber pots and pans. Feed stocks and bonds. You see how bonds is crossed out and replaced with bombs? Could that mean they've planted a bomb somewhere? We gotta finish the puzzle to find it. Okay. Cool copy scaredy cats and dogs. So if you get like, is there a phrase? Is there a common phrase that if you use it about the first one, you could turns like so? Okay, armed French pastry. I don't know, but hairpin turn is a common phrase. So okay, twist arm, twist French twist, twist pastry, and turns. Arts and crafts. So that's not arts and crafts. Wait. Oh, it is arts and crafts, but I was looking at the wrong line. Arts and crafts. See, the thing is, I do get a lot of joy out of doing these kinds of puzzles. T2, wait, what? Bleeding, broken, and what? Master open sound. Sweet, all I can think is tooth and nail, and that doesn't actually fit. Wolves, we can come back to that. Blank, rain, spot, counter delicate. Oh, okay, that one's, slings and arrows. Got that. Cave, drop, give. Ask, branch, fall. Cow. Dumb liberty. Bell, and whistles. Candlestick, swizzle, stick, and stones. So 14. The hard part. Why don't you count for me? Like if you would just count for me, that would actually be great. So P, we didn't actually verify those. I was just guessing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 15 is ins and outs. Cave in, drop in, give in. That's thank you. Thank you. And yes, you're filled in. Outs. Branch out. Ask outs? That doesn't. Okay. I'm gonna keep. I'll keep working on the. But on this last one, we should be able to get most of the letters. We did H from Shakers. A from here. N is here. And T is here, so I'm comfortable saying that. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9 is A. N. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Blank, blank, blank. D. It kind of sucks that I can't like put in a specific letter to like figure out to work around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Elephants and I can skip on this one though. Is hearts and minds. Yes, yes, sweethearts. Hearts and minds. Great call out. Thank you. You're stuck because you're already filled out. See, we're cooperating. We're working through this together. The last one is 14. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. E. 1, 2, 3, 4. L. EL9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, Elephant Castle. Sorry, checks and balances. Great. Yes, checks and balances. Because bank balance, that would make sense. But like once we got elephant and for figuring out the elephant cat, I was thinking elephant and cattle. What? Elephant and castle. So I guess all the first set is just helping us. There's a bomb at the elephant and castle. Sorry, I broke in and interrupted myself there. Jazzed it. The answer is elephant and castle. But thank you for the help. That was good. That was good teamwork. I appreciate it. That's just a mile or so from here. But could that mean the neighborhood, the pub, the railway, or the tube station? It's the pub, obviously. It's probably the tube station. You said your man followed Hamlin Sickle all around the underground. Maybe start at the tube stop. Bloody hell, a bomb planted there would be catastrophic. I need to get the bomb squad there immediately. When is this set? I'm curious, when is this set? Anything I can do to help? Cheers, but you did the important part, solving the puzzle. The rest is my department. Pity, though, I was gonna ask you out to dinner. I would have said yes. Next time, then. Huh, Evan left without the puzzle. I'll file it when I get back to PSI headquarters. Hang on, what's this? There's some more writing on the back of the puzzle. It's a column of backwards numbers. I can see the numbers properly when I hold it up to the light. There's more to this puzzle than we thought. Let's go in and take a look. Oh, -13. Okay, now we can... Wait. Checks and balances, not hearts and minds. We already did hearts and minds. Just because it fits. -13. I don't want to be counting squares and spaces, so we're gonna try something else. Uh, uh, a Puzzle Spy International, even more polarizing than, um, even more polarizing than. Whoa, that's wrong screen, wrong screen. I'm not leaving just yet. Um, even more polarizing than Bloodletter, I'm gonna bet. Oh wait, I probably should have. I missed out on the opportunity to save that. But now, if I do go back and try to work through that second puzzle, I will have a big head start on filling out the first side. Um, uh, this is like again something completely different. Bite of that game. Um, that is gonna it's pulling on my nostalgia. And this fits our theme because this game plans to release in exactly 20 well, in approximately 23 hours. And I am talking about uh DVG Survivors. Guess why I said this is pulling on my nostalgia? I just like have such a weird undeniable affection for games that ape technology of my youth. I think that's just kind of like a normal human thing, and I'm a sucker, so it's working for me. So we're gonna play a little bit of 2XXX, obviously. Yes, yes. A little bit of DVG Survivors. Passion project spawned from a random idea nearly 2 years ago. I'm incredibly thrilled to bring it to life and push it through the finish line with your help. The full version will have 5 ability slots instead of 4, more weapons, and of course, unlimited round time. You enjoy the game, please wish is launching this year, as in tomorrow, March 26th, according to Steam. Um, should I get my controller for this? Maybe not. But this is where we're gonna A and D. I think are those my activated abilities? Eject shot. Eject shot. Wait. Do I have control over my um? Are we? Is this? Oh, maybe critical strike chance. Burn in unlocks ability. Burn in images of yourself dealing damage to the enemies that enter. Okay, or hardened shell. Let's take an ability. Wait. Do we only get to use it once? And if we just bounce off of stuff? Okay, so maybe less of an uh, or are we? Do we now that we activated the ability? Is it just going over time? AoE radius always. Let me see. I really am curious if there's settings power to see if there is more of a if this is more arcade or screensaver, because right now it's feeling kind of arcade. No offense. I mean feeling kind of screensaver. No offense to the game. Fix a disc your nearest ability. Okay, so we picked up. Okay, the burn-in ability is not what we picked up to activate. It's just collision deals damage to the next enemy. We do have this to go faster for a little bit. And if we got into the corner, we would get a special ability or a special prize. But it does seem that the DVD burn-in deals damage when stuff passes over it. Pixel Rain. And so we've gotten our 4th ability. This this cloud that's just like wandering around. Oh, also, there's the game doesn't seem to have sound effects, leading to the words screensaver theory. Fast forward volume 2. No, I wanted Oh, I was hoping for burn in volume 2. Do we lose the game? We do not. Well, so while that's going, I can actually switch over. Oh wait, no, this is... We do have audio. My mistake. My mistake. That up. Pickup range, always. We have a claw at our disposal. Oh! Oh, I'm a claw. I was a claw. Okay. More pixel rain. Okay, now I can sit back and look at what we've got going on. It does seem to, like, we have two oh wait, I'm a claw. I need to do my clawness. Just released a retro crawler. Yes, yes. I've been playing the demo for the Vampire Survivors. It's like a dungeon crawl deck builder, but it so perfectly captures that both the dungeon crawl and the deck builder and also Vampire Survivors. It's such a great combination of things. What am I grabbing? What am I grabbing? What's going on? But when you say, like, I'm just actually here to push buttons every once in a while, it's fine. It's fine. It's colorful. It's shining at me. I like it. Is it a game? I don't know, but I don't need to heal. I'm full health. I'm full health. It's not my ideal because I prefer more interaction, but there we go. Yeah, AoE radius. So the enemy of the DVD is the VHS. And the Laserdisc, but those are really tiny Laserdiscs. The VCRs as well are coming up. Double our score. Do we have 2 times XP, but where's our meter why we can't do that yet? Yes, level 2 eject shot. Okay. Alright. Alright. I absolutely came into this with a different energy than it was going to demand back of me. But we figured it out. And it is more fun to watch than a DVD, than a blank DVD screen. We'll go with fast forward. Okay, we'll go with strike chance. That works. So is it when... So when I'm the claw, I can pick up stuff for myself. Okay. Come over here, get this claw. Get this... Okay, we got that one claw. Things suddenly got very, very dangerous. So let's go for maximum health. And be on the lookout for more health potions to get picked up. Or another claw. I'll accept another claw. Yeah, there. We got health pots. Oh no! The Game Boys are coming for the DVDs. Game Boy Colors even, with their colored cartridges. Oops. Oh, I healed and I wasn't full health, so it must have been fine. Come on. Get the... Let's get a claw. Rain damage ticks faster. No, let's go for more max health. We got a little trapped by media. Oh no! Oh no! And here's our other, Did we reach another era of... We got film now. DVs are coming. The home theater experience is coming for you. There's actual cameras now. AoE radius, sure. I feel like my burn-ins got bigger, even though I didn't take a larger burn-in option. Now we've got... This is giving Laserdisc to me. I don't know if that's intended, but it is. That's what I'm getting. Pick-up range. Does it help the claw? Do not know. I'm just a little DVD logo out here trying to do my best, bouncing through life. More eject shot. Who's shooting? Is that a PC? Are these computers? Are computers my enemy now? Gotta grab her. Level 19. More max health. Oh, okay. The abilities over here have bars at the lower side showing like when they activate for the activated abilities. Let's heal a little bit. Demo ends at 10 minutes. Thanks for playing. Wish us on Steam. I definitely did experience the game. Okay, we got Burn-In Volume 2. Whether it counts as playing, I'm not sure, but we did experience DVG Survivors. And I think like some of it was expectations versus reality. Oh no. They're like, the demo's almost over. We're gonna crowd you in. You're not getting out of this one, Sonny. Sonny boy. You thought you were the dominant technology? Never. Oh, we got destroyed right before. We were very close to hitting right in the corner. Alright. We have experienced DVG Survivors. And now we know whether it is our kind of game or not. And I am going to now we're gonna wrap things up. We tried 2 games plus a bonus game, and for me, Bloodletter was absolutely the winner of the bunch. That's the kind of game. All 3 of them ended up being more more low key, more slower than expected. I guess slower than expected would be a way to say it. And ooh, oh, hello, Mugen's coming up to say goodbye. Yeah, Mugen's here. Okay, get up, get up, get up. Come on. I need to get off my lap so I can scoop you. Yeah, yeah. Come here. Come here. That'd be nice, just for a little bit. Guys, yeah, say goodbye, because you're not gonna get to see your stream friends for like a week. This is the last time this month. It's gonna be next month by the time you see them again. Can you believe that? She's like, I just want cuddles. I just want to go sit on the couch. Yeah, yeah. I'll be off. It'll be next Wednesday before I get to do another morning stream, and so I will see you then. Have a great rest of March. And I appreciate you guys, like, what? I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out and supporting the stream. It's really great. It makes my mornings. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, Ass. Bye, Amy. Bye, Desi. Bye, Michael. It was good to see all of you in stream today. I'll absolutely have a good trip. Yeah. Okay.